Portsmouth next year will be celebrating its 400th anniversary of being incorporated, which is kind of amazing. Predates the Declaration of Independence by almost 2 centuries. There's a lot of history in Portsmouth, and there are many people who have called Portsmouth home for generations. There's also been we call ourselves the city of the open door, and I think there have been people that come and visit. There are people that come from other places to live. So we're the small coastal part of New Hampshire, where certainly we're going to have a different, perhaps more direct impact from things like sea level rise, right? And that's been a significant concern for us. It's not just properties that are directly on the coast, but it's the entire city and the region will be feeling the impact of that. Priorities for this sustainability committee, especially the last couple of years, is to look at the concept of drawdown. So the idea of where we on the planet can get to the point of greenhouse gases reducing. So not just talking about how do you keep them from increasing, but reaching the level where they start to go down. In those top priorities of pursuing drawdown, there are many things related to power and sourcing greener, cleaner power. One of the things that struck me in watching the progress so far about community power across the state, what some other towns and cities are doing, was that, all right, wow, Portsmouth, we're a little behind on what some other people are doing, and not to feel bad about it, but to feel as a motivator that let's get going. And there's also good people to cooperate with so that we can all have an outcome that's good. There are a number of reasons that I think it would be good for Portsmouth and good for the city itself. I think to demystify some of the options that exist in New Hampshire for pursuing your power, the supply of power that you get, which can be very challenging for an everyday person or resident to navigate that. We can help demystify that for everybody to understand where it makes sense or where the strengths are, where the risk would be, things like that. On the one hand, having a stronger advocacy arm and advocacy group to be a part of so that we can pursue cleaner, greener power. That's important. I think it might end up reducing costs. It might end up improving the kind of energy that we use. Those are all worthy goals. It may even end up helping us better harness generating our own renewable energy. So those are all very worthwhile. It makes common sense to me that making progress towards cleaner energy and sustainability in the realm of energy use or procuring energy will be more effective as a larger coalition than it will be one town by itself. So that seems common sense, that we can have a stronger impact in New Hampshire if we cooperate as the towns and cities in New Hampshire in this regard. I think there's also the sheer economies of scale and the opportunity to reduce costs for everybody, and something that you need. So if you can cooperate and achieve a smarter, better way to look after the financial impact of power use, that's an appeal to this pursuit as well.